Survivor Pool players, welcome to the second preseason episode of the 2026-2027 Survivor Pool season. My name is Kip Skavinsky, and with the help of 4 artificial intelligence models, we hope to help you navigate your way through your own Survivor Pool season. Now, in episode 1, I laid out the plans for the season, as well as a couple updates. The first is that since last year, from what I understand, the models have made a massive improvement in their quality. And so we put that fact up against the fact that Gemini last year went through 17 straight weeks without a loss, and ended up sharing a victory in their pool in something like the second playoff week. The other things that we've added an agent. We've added Claude to the mix, and I'm pretty excited about that, or enthused about that, because Claude seems to be pretty astute in navigating its way through this. And finally, and maybe most importantly, we've created a website, SurvivorPool-AI.com, in which we're going to post each week the results of the agents' picks, along with a ton of other information that I think will be helpful to you. Now, I'm not a programmer or a coder, and I created this website with Claude's help, actually. And so it's not, you might say, Starbucks quality, but I think it has all the information that you're going to need to help you in your own pool. First of all, it has a dashboard, or 2 dashboards, depending on if you're in a large or small pool, in which we lay out each agent's pick along with their probability of a win. Secondly, there's a tracking system. There's a power rankings page where each agent will each week make a lay out their power rankings for the week, and that'll be laid out against the NFL's power rankings. There's a page of analysis where you'll be able to read a short summary of the logic of the each of the agents. And there's a tab for the whole year's NFL schedule to help you maybe strategize weeks out. And finally, I've added a tab. There's a 5th agent, Perplexity, that I haven't included in this because I thought it might be a little too much to manage 5 agents given the website. But Perplexity has laid out a I guess a schedule of the whole weeks of their whole year's selections, whole season's selection for the pool. So they have 17 weeks of team selection. So it'll be interesting to see how that lays out. So the item in hand, you're here to find out what are the preseason selections for week 1 of these agents. First of all, there's pretty much agreement by all the agents that the Charger game against Arizona is the best selection to make, particularly if you're in a large pool of, say, over 1,000 people, over 10,000 people, etc. All of the agents agree, and they rate the Charger probability of victory between about 78 to 87% playing the Cardinals at home. 2 of the agents in the smaller pool, Gemini and Grok, have selected Detroit, and they're rating these between about at least 72% a chance of victory. And their logic of taking Detroit over New Orleans is that, or Nolans, maybe that's how you pronounce that, they're going to give up a little probability of victory against some diversity against what they expect all the pool players in the pools are going to pick, and that's the Charger game. And finally, Claude has selected Jacksonville over Cleveland with the logic that there is no reason at this point to kind of put your two eggs in one basket and pick the same team in both pools. So there you are. All of this is posted now on the website, SurvivorPool-AI.com, where you can view all of this. And probably after the exhibition season is over, or maybe in 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to give the agents another shot at making a week 1 selection in case there's additional information of injuries, trades, etc. So good luck. We'll see you then. We're going to also try to post some shorts talking about some aspects of this, why a large and small pool, why it might make some sense to pick different teams depending on the size of the pool you're in. Maybe talk about some trap games or some trap weeks on out weeks, etc. So again, SurvivorPool-AI podcast. Please like and subscribe this. Please get on early too, so that you can follow the tracking system and follow at least one of the models, if not several of them, in your pool. And finally, SurvivorPool-AI.com to give you all of the information that you're going to need for the whole year for your own pool. Again, thank you for watching, and hopefully thank you for liking and subscribing.